Can you talk about a little bit about what libraries have meant to you in your life?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was born in Tijuana. I was raised in San Diego, but we were quite poor, and I didn't have a lot of money for extras. Certainly not to buy a lot of books, but I had a library card, and my mom would take me to the library every Saturday and max out my card. So every weekend, I'd come home with 7 new books, and it gave me a writing career. You can't write without reading. And at every stage in my life, there's been a librarian on some level to help me out. You know, when I wanted to learn to write poetry, the librarian at the school library steered me toward Stephen Crane's poetry, which taught me a new way to think and write. And when I was moving to Boston, I moved to Boston in 1982, librarians gave me mystery books about Boston so I could read detective novels and learn what Boston was like. And certainly now I do a lot of research on my books, and without librarians I wouldn't have books. You know, I've had 3 bestsellers, all 3 of them. I owe a lot of debt to librarians who have helped me go through archives or learn something I didn't know, or in the last book actually become the heroes at the end of the book. So
What would you say to a young person who's maybe not using the library and maybe is not the best reader in the world? Why should they go to the library?
Oh, you know, the thing about reading itself and the library itself is that if you don't go there, you cheat yourself out of pleasure. I know people always tell you, you know, it's like eating your broccoli. It's good for you and you ought to do it. But when you realize that it's really like getting extra dessert, it's a different thing. And libraries today, you know, they have computer access, they have audiobooks, they have film, they have music, they have all these things that will help you. And I mean, obviously as a writer, I think books are extremely important, but you know, I came from a world where nobody read. I came from a world where my neighborhood I came from didn't have a library and still doesn't. Yet everything good in my life has come from words, it's come from story, it's come from enjoying these things and teaching myself. So you can remake your life and I think take charge of your own existence in a way that nobody else can guide you to but yourself, and that one book that you open that changes everything for you. That's the library for me.